a very urgent summit here in downtown Mineola, New York. Right now I'm walking along Willis Avenue, and if you go south past Jericho Turnpike, there's pretty much nothing to show you. The main drag is along Mineola Boulevard, which we'll get to in this video. But I'm here today because Mineola is facing a very bad quality of life right now. It's a dire emergency, just like New York City right now, what we're dealing with. And I almost slipped and fell on two sidewalks right here along Willis Avenue. Seems the Department of Public Works just doesn't care. By the way, we have a cameo with Nice Bus up ahead. But I decided to walk because I don't want to deal with an overcrowded bus. Just not in the mood. And we passed a hobby shop. I'm trying to see if I can show you it. I think it's coming up ahead. Yeah, Willis Hobbies is up here. So I just want to mention a couple stores are around here. Once you get past Ellsworth Avenue. At least I know that very well, because again, I know this area very well. I just didn't show the proper downtown last time because, you know, time constraints, but I'm fitting it in today. This isn't like a revisit because, you know, we're not going along Old Country Road today. I mean, maybe by the Allure, but that will probably be it. Knowing our luck. I wanted to make sure this car wasn't turning. But yeah, we have another plaza over here. I'll mention if you go down Jericho Turnpike, the Mineola chapter of the Knights of Columbus is right along here. So we did find Knights of Columbus last week in Wadsworth. So we have an auto parts store. And again, I'll show you. Here's Willis Hobbies right here. You have an Irish pub and again, other businesses around here. And again, I will be showing you all of them. Once again, you go down Willis Avenue, again, there's really nothing to see. You know, there's nothing really to talk about that down there. Because again, it's not like Mineola Boulevard. So you have the Mineola Diner. Now I'll mention there used to be another diner further down where King Cohen used to be. Another block or two. It used to be, you know, where Walgreens and CVS is now, but yeah, those were different times, Travel agency, and we have Mr. Cheapo. So I'm going to quickly walk in, and I'm going to look in there, and then we'll continue on. So I'm back. I just had to use the restroom at Dunkin' Donuts as well because I don't know when the next time I'll be able to use the restroom around this area. I'm sure Starbucks actually has a bathroom, but you know, don't want to wait that long for the. Well, I have to wait long for the light anyway. Depends where I can get it. But I'll be going on that side of the street. I want to mention that that is a wedding store. So if you are planning a wedding, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a vacant. That's vacant. I also want to mention that there is a supermarket down that way. And there's also a bowling alley. I will mention that. I need to bring that up. I think it's Fresh something. John from Pie and Power LI would know the name of it. I don't know. But, yeah, we're going to go move along now. We're going to make our way into downtown Mineola, the proper downtown Mineola, around Mineola Boulevard. So let's just try to push the button here. All right, good. We have the button so we can cross. Let's just hope these drivers, see that almost got hit by a car, because again, people don't know how to yield. See what I mean? And always watch your back out around here. So we have a shower door place. Like I said, there are some places around Jericho Turnpike, but once you get to Mineola Boulevard, I think it's Mineola Boulevard, maybe Mineola Avenue or something. I know I had Mineola in the name of it. That's the main drag. By the way, I will mention, if you do walk down Willis Avenue, I believe that is a school. And, yeah, here's T-Mobile, by the way. So again, there are some stores around here, but again, very concerning. And look, people actually trying to, look at this. Wow, there are so many vacancies around here. One, John is right. This area is really going through a, decline right now. At least we found something. So we do have a Portuguese restaurant. Again, they do have a parking lot, shower place. Oh no, look, another vacancy. Grand opening. It's just like Queens, you know, we have to deal with vacancies too. Let's quickly mention that. We have a laundromat. We have a eye service. So that's where I think people do get their eyewear around here. Roberts dress work and casual wear. Ah, okay, so I think they look like a suit store or something. Manny's Sweet Treats. And I want to shout out my best friend Daniel. If he's watching this, look where I am across the street from. That's right, Arditos. They actually do catering for the Knights of Columbus around here. So let's see, is this a card store? I believe this is a card store. Yeah, this is a discount store. Okay. Oh, and it just opened. Wow, that's pretty good, I guess. This stretch Jericho Turnpike, that's very good. So I think this is a restaurant. Yeah, this is a restaurant. Piccola Bruschetta. Okay. And we might also go by the train station because I do have to catch the N22 or the N24. I just wanted to quickly show everybody this. Mineola Memorial Park. Movies night. So they're having a movie next weekend. Wow, September 13th, Hotel Transylvania. Wow, so that's pretty good. They'll even have vendors. Beauty bar. Oh, we have a firearms store. Music instructor. I don't know what this building is. Looks like it's under construction. Oh boy. Folks, that's a vagrant. I have to go away. Mineola Fire Department. So already a homeless person. Unbelievable. Right in front of the fire department. That's unbelievable, you know. And right across the street from Knights of Columbus. See what I mean? This area is already in a decline, like John said. Dedicated in honor of the Mineola Fire Department members whose untiring efforts will never be forgotten. So let's just take a look at this. I guess this is a positive, I gotta admit. This memorial is dedicated to all departed members of the Mineola Fire Department, May 31st, 1982. Okay, so wow. This thing, if I am correct, 1982. So if I do the math, that's 37 years. Because 2022 will make 40. Folks, hang on. I think we're right by the Nassau County precinct. Because the main precinct we're going to maybe go by. I don't know where it is, but I will mention once again, Knights of Columbus, chapter 2502. Again, I know a couple people. I just mentioned my friend Daniel because he is a member and his family is a member too. They're in Williston Park, but they do come down here whenever they like to have events for me and my friends. Let's rewind. JD Style. By the way, Daniel was on Matt Camper's channel. I will mention that. We did the station tour with Matt on his channel in Williston Park. Alright, so chiropractor. So we are now approaching Mineola Boulevard. Yes, I got right the first time. I believe this is the post office. Colombian Restaurant Bakery. Okay, so that's something interesting. You have a boutique and nail salons. 2 nail salons around here. Again, there is more stuff down Jericho Turnpike. If you go into Garden City Park, there is one of my favorite pizza places in Long Island, Mama Teresa's. Yeah, but I'm not going to go anywhere near there unless I pass it by on the N24 later. I mean, again, it doesn't matter what bus I take to get home. Because, again, as long as I can get to the Q88 going to Elmhurst, that's what matters, at least, because I've already done a long walk from Williston Park, because I got lunch earlier. Ow! Look at that. Here's some important information. So Mineola's having a street fair. Sunday, September 22nd, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. along this stretch of Jericho Turnpike. All right, so that's good. That's very good. Rain date would be October 6th. So that's a week before Columbus Day. But again, I'm very alarmed that, you know, could be more homeless people. So they really got to be careful around here. I will mention to Kevin from MTA Prodigy, and again, he doesn't know this like I do very well. In Nassau County, you are legally allowed to make a right turn on red, except where posted. So I will mention it. Anybody comes around here and you do see a red light and somebody makes a right turn, they're legally allowed to make it. So I just want to let everybody know that right now. So we got an attorney office. I'm looking for Lincoln Avenue because that's where my podiatrist is. David Sheffy. So at least I'll go by his office. I'm not going to say his name for privacy reasons, but that's where my podiatrist is. And I'm still annoyed that he moved down here. I've been hearing rumors that because the area is in decline, he's thinking of moving to another space down Franklin Avenue in Garden City, which I hope he does, because my attorney is actually on Franklin Avenue. If I, you know, continue walking down this way. I have a dentist. Yeah, I think he walked further down Lincoln Avenue and down that way. Because again, I want to at least see my, I think he's by the gas station. Now that I remember. Art of Portugal restaurant. Which, by the way, come to think of it, my mom actually has to come here on Thursday. She has an appointment. Just remembered something. Abstract services. I don't know what that is. Consultant engineers. Another dentist office. And again, you walk further down, Winthrop Hospital is also this way. Oh boy. Look at this. Almost slipped on the sidewalk. Look at that. So again, you really do have to use caution around here. Really do, because again, just like Pine Power a couple weeks ago, he fell by a vacant house, and this is the proof right here. See, cracked sidewalks. So again, it's already showing you a sign of decline in this area. There's trash. I did see trash on Willis Avenue. I think there's more trash coming up over here. For a second, I thought that was a vagrant. That's just a baby across the street at the Allstate building. Another lawyer's office. So far, I'm not seeing anything other than that lady by the firehouse earlier. Which, by the way, I will mention, she did look mentally ill. She had one of those faces. Another lawyer's office, and look, trash in front of their building. This is my building. I'd be irate and I'd pick it up and toss it in my dumpster. I was a building owner. I would just be irate. You know, but I'm not the building owner, so I have no right to vent. I have a Brazilian supermarket, laundromat. And again, I will mention that, you know, in this area, there are some houses, but again, there is a stretch around here where you do have apartment buildings. This is the part of the town where Pine Power specifically lives. I'm not going to say what street for privacy, but because again, I'm so familiar with this area because, you know, you go further down, that's where the Social Security building is. And I've had to go here for reasons. So this is a gas station, by the way. Let's see, they have same price cash or credit here? Just curious. All right, no. So it's different price for credit because I know down the road on Jericho Turnpike, there's a speedway my dad likes to go to around here. Whenever he drops off my mom, he will get gas around here. So like I mentioned, this is the stretch of Mineola where the apartments are, the low-income housing. Like I mentioned, where Pine Power LI lives. This little stretch around here. And I said, you know, privacy's privacy. Pine Power, I respect that for you. But another vacant property. Another vacant property. By the way, Garfield Avenue. The library is down there. So that's good at least. Another lawyer's office. So you have a lot of attorneys. But again, For your sake, if you want to go get a lawyer, do it in Garden City, because Garden City is just safer. It's just safer. In this area, you can get jumped. Because I've been hearing that late at night, this area does get sketchy. Unlike, again, Old Country Road, where you have the suburban housing, the middle to upper class housing in that area. Again, I'm just thankful my ex lives in that part of the town, because she lived around here. I bet she would be depressed. I bet she would be. So she should just count her blessings, because that's literally a nice thing I could say about Mineola, is that she's thankful to live in that part of the town where nothing has happened yet, but you never know. Let's continue walking. Holding box. Office building. So we are getting closer to the stretch of Mineola. I think we did pass Lincoln Avenue. If we did, then, you know, it's whatever. So I at least wanted to show you my podiatrist office, but apparently not. So you have Design Group. Comprehensive podiatry care. Again, this is not where my podiatrist is. He's on Lincoln Avenue. Insurance. I'm allowed to say that because, again, my podiatrist, believe it or not, actually works at Northwell. Believe it or not, he works in the same building I do. He actually does special surgery for podiatry needs. Whenever he can't do it in his office, he does it at the hospital because, you know, it's bigger and, you know, all that. All right, so now we are in official downtown Mineola. So we have a restaurant, 2 restaurants here. We have another dental office. Hang on, we actually have Nice Bus here. That would be great if I get 22, but I'm not done with the video yet. So I have to figure out what bus I can take next to get back into Queens. Dentist office. Dentist offices around here. We'll admit that. And look at that, Eleanor Rigby's. That is just sad to see right now, you know. Eleanor Rigby's was a place that MTA Prodigy has gone to a couple times, and he loves it. Now it's been gone. You know, because of him, I wanted to eat there with my ex, but now we can't eat there. And again, we are approaching Winthrop Hospital. So I've come here in the middle of the day with my parents, and I have seen doctors around here. I have seen them. So here's the bridge right now. I think what we'll do is, I think we'll have to go this way, and then we'll get closer to the train station, I guess. Bagel Cafe and Deli. Let's see, there's no button around here, so I can't push it unless there's something. Oh, let's see, is there a button? I think there is, good. So let's hope that I can cross when the light changes green. I think this is one of the few spots where you're not allowed to make a right turn on red. I don't know for certain, but nobody's coming, I'll just go. Yeah, we'll just go, because again, time constraints and everything. Look at this, a vacant building. Hope this whole building isn't vacant, because that wouldn't be a good sign. Oh boy. Mentally ill. Police are right there and they don't question people. Yeah, folks, so Slovakia Stop Restaurant, Subway. Here's the N23 right now. Bagel store. You know, I actually heard about this place, and look, it's vacant. Look at this. Look at this. This is literally a sign of decline right now. That you have 3 businesses that are vacant along the stretch of Mineola Boulevard. You tell me how this is supposed to be the county seat, and yet everything's neglected. In fact, hang on. Oh, okay, good. There's somebody in the building. Again, that's not a good sign. I just literally saw another homeless person. So we can't let our guard down here. I mean, thankfully, this is all just an illusion. You know, the doctors from Winthrop, they're on their lunch break, which again, I wanted to show you that it can get busy in Mineola, but again, at night, it's a whole different story, I guess. Because I still feel bad. This whole stretch should be busy when people come home from work in Manhattan. We have an ambulance, but I don't know where is it going. Is it trying to get to Winthrop right now? Burrito Boulevard Mexican Grill. Okay, so we have another place that's open here. That's good. So let's see. This is 2nd Street. And there's Winthrop University Hospital. So let's see. I think we have to go down this way. I think we'll go down this way and try to get over to Main Street. And I'll show you the other businesses underneath the train trestle. There's a building that's being in construction right now. I don't know what this is going to be. Maybe low-income housing. We have a burger place here. Okay. We have Urban Brew. We have Best Snail. And here's the St. James. So I need to specifically talk about this place. So they have new management and we don't know when they're going to reopen. They were supposed to actually reopen today, believe it or not, September 3rd, but they're not open. Here's a deli. So you have a deli over here. Nobody's in there, which is very sad. We have a barber shop, jewelry place, locksmith. Yeah, so here's Main Street. Again, we want to avoid Willis Avenue because, again, there's nothing to show you on Willis Avenue. We have a pharmacy. We have Metro PCS. Ah, so Metro PCS is here. That's pretty cool. But surprisingly, nobody's, you know, in front saying hi to people. Yep, and look at this. Store for rent. But again, I really hope that that place will reopen. That I wanted to go with Laura, the one I just showed you. Uh-oh. I think we got a vagrant coming up ahead.
Correct.
Hope not. We have Sandwich House here. We have Brazil for You, Salon, Cigar Place. There's more stuff I'll show you when we go along here. And here is the Town of Mineola Post Office. So they do have that. Okay, good. No vagrants. I think they don't come out when the Winthrop people are around here. I hope not. Barossa Pizza. So there is a pizza store around here. Beauty Salon, Magic Nail. You have Main Street Hair and Color. We have Tudor Place. Uh-oh. We have another vacancy. That's not good. See, again, I wish people would realize what's around their surroundings, because, again, this is not a good sign. We have 2 vacancies already here on Main Street. It's literally called Main Street. We have a Main Street in Flushing, Queens, where it's thriving every day pretty much, except on Shabbos, which that's a whole different story. The Orthodox don't show up, but still. Main Street in Flushing gets more busier than what this is, because this is literally depressing. I do have to agree with John. Where is everybody? This is supposed to be county seat. It's supposed to be a thriving downtown, and nobody is around. That is just ridiculous, you know? Now, if this was Merrick or Belmore, and maybe, I don't know, because I've been to Belmore in the middle of the day and nothing ever happens there. So we'll continue along, and then we'll get to the train station again. Oh, speaking of which, train's coming right now. Train's coming. Which I don't know if they're going to get rid of this grade crossing or not. Because they just recently got rid of the Culvert Avenue one in New Hyde Park. I do see some workers, so that's a good sign. They're probably working on the 3rd track. So let's see what train's coming down here. We'll do it from here. Zoom in. So let's see. Maybe we can cross and get a better view. I don't know. Oh, here we go. I hear it. So let's see. Is this gonna? Let's see what train this is gonna be. Oh, it's a diesel. I think it's a Jamaica train. Probably one of the trains going to Jamaica right now. Yeah, it's 3 or 4 cars, so probably from the Oyster Bay line. So I believe there is a way to get to the train station from here along Main. By the way, I want to mention foxes. This is a very positive thing about Mineola. I hope they're going to stay around because it's a clothing store. The Mineola Wellness, so that's another spa. KO, Creations, the Bell. And we already looked at the thing. Oh! Men's clothing, but that might be vacant. Yeah, that might be vacant. You have another restaurant over here. And I hope that if they are considering making this town a mini Manhattan, good luck, because right now I don't know how that's going to work out. So again, here's Fox's. Fox's designers off prices, but I'm sure they have men's clothing in there. I'm not going to walk in there because it's not like Mr. Cheapo, where I know Mr. Cheapo too well. So again, we really do have to watch our neck out here. See if we can get to the train station and continue along and try to be careful, because again, this is not, again, if you are in Mineola, please use caution, because once again, this is not a safe part of the town. If you want to go to a safe part of the town, go along Old Country Road, because nobody will bother you, nobody will harass you for money. It's a very safe part of the town. I'm not saying all of Mineola is bad. I'm just saying this is the part that you may want to avoid. You may want to avoid. So we'll do some rail fanning. Let's see if another train's coming down here. Might as well. I don't see a train coming right now, unless there's an eastbound coming. Yeah, I might as well turn this into a rail fanning. I'll put the camera down for a second. So I put the camera down for a second because I wanted to regroup, because I don't know how much time I'm allowed to record on this phone. So we do have a train coming. It's going to be an M7. By the way, there's graffiti on that building. And that's the station house, by the way. That is the station house. It's been here for many years, and it's a very important part of the village of Mineola's history, I guess. Yeah, see that? You can walk across that way, but when the grade crossing is down, you're not allowed to go anywhere near it. So here comes an M7 right now. So lead car is 7377. 7377. Once again, this is an M7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, definitely 10. And by the way, that is a westbound train going to Penn Station right now, which I don't know what time it is at the moment, but I know the trains that stop here, all of them do go to Jamaica. All of them off-peak do go to Jamaica. And look at that, we got more graffiti on that building over there. Yep. Pine Power LI, you're not being paranoid. This is reality. I would have the same paranoia that you would too. Look at this. Yep, just like Queens. Again, it seems Queens' problems are spreading into Long Island too. You can't make this stuff up. So the doors are going to close right now. This train's going to go to westbound. Okay, so I believe it's 104 right now. It's 104. Once again, 1-800-273-8255 for the National Suicide Prevention Hotline's number. Every time I do that, because again, the railroad keeps giving misinformation about the suicide prevention number. So of course I'm giving it out. And when people are made aware of the 24/7 United States National Suicide Prevention Hotline number. So this is where we want to be right now, so we'll wrap it up in just a second. Again, I did show you the, oh, look at that, I almost just slipped and fell. It's too steep. Almost just would have fell right now, unbelievable. Station Plaza's here, Mineola Card and Convenience. You have the recovery room, which again, I will say right now about the recovery room, my ex Laura, if she is watching, she loves that place. She adores that place because now there's no more taverns in this area. So where is you supposed to go? I hope recovery room is gonna last, because if that goes, then there's no place to grab a drink around here, as Laura would try to say. Shoe repair, check a cab. Oh boy, we have that Megano taxi here. I just remembered All Island was just down there. Watch repair store. Pizza place, all right. So here's another positive. And of course, NYU Langone Health for Winthrop University Hospital. You have a firearm store. So that's 2 firearm stores with blood graffiti. See, they should be cleaning that up. This is another tavern, right? I can't tell the name of this place. Double Pub. Okay, so that's another tavern, you know, people around here can go. Nail World and Salon. And look how busy this place is. Very busy. That's a very good sign that there is at least one busy place around here in Mineola. So it's called the Chef's Corner. All right, so it's called the Chef's Corner. And they're only open from 7 to 5 every day, and then 8 to 4 on weekends. I bet it's probably people from Winthrop who are eating here. Oh, we have another restaurant. Cool. Let's see what this place is. Casa Nova Waffle. Oh, I almost slipped and fell again. All right, so I think it's the same thing. No big deal. So, I'm going to continue along right now. We're going to go back to the train station and try to see if we can get to the Intermodal Center and wrap this all up and see if I can get a westbound bus back to Queens right now and try to get home. Roman style. Right, we just passed this place. Dum me. Half the Long Island Checker Cab is here, ready to rip off people, as usual. Because again, you can't rely on nice that much these days. But again, I hope I can get a bus westbound, because again, I need money next week for Port Washington, because I've already spent a lot of money on lunch today, and I just need to save the $4 that I have in my wallet now. And I still got $4, but you know. Yeah, here's the schedule. So I'll take a look at it just for fun, even though again, I like to know if this is going to be a local train, because maybe if it's a local, then maybe I can get to New Hyde Park and then get the N25 and then take the 46. I could do that. I mean, I'll see the schedule at the moment. As 150 is 150. That's cheaper than going to Jamaica right now. Huntington, Jamaica, and all right, Penn Station's 132. Oh boy. Hell, that's not a good sign. So looks like either way I'm gonna have to take Nice Bus to get back to Queens. And look, vandalized payphone. Now, if this was Merrick Belmore, this would not be abused. All right, so let's try to be wary. Yep, we already got homeless people hanging around here. I could tell. Let's see if anybody's in the waiting room. Yeah, there are people in there right now. Quick look at it. So there is a restroom here, so that's good. So At least I can use it before I get the bus. It depends if the bus is coming or not. So again, you do have to go across to get up to the where you need to be over there. So yeah, a lot of cracks here, but Pine Power LI should count on its blessings that, you know, at least you get frequent service here, especially to Jamaica. Especially I can get back to Fresh Meadows, but again, I only need to get the bus right now. So we do have a bus parked here at the moment, but I don't know what that's all about. So I'll go across and take a look and see what's up.
Is the newspaper not available?
So we do have a Jamaica train coming in 9 minutes, but again, I'm not going to get on board because then I have to pay $4. $4 just to get back to Queens, where I can pay, how much is it? Right, $135 to get back into Queens and get the 88 going to Elmhurst. Oh, so let's go up to the 3rd floor. Close the door. Camera in here. See, no cameras. Again, this was Belmore, there'd be a camera in here. Look, there's graffiti in here. Again, look, MTH doesn't know how to maintain their elevators. They just don't. Unless you're in Belmore or in Merrick, then that's a different story. Yeah, look, you got a board up here. I said, I'm not in any mood to go down the steps. Because again, if the N22 or the N24 is coming, I can look at the sign over there and then wonder, you know, is it coming, is it not coming?
Going down.
Look, there's trash in here. I pushed the wrong button. This is so confusing.
2nd floor.
So at least I know better. Close the door. Let's see. There we go. Just like Long Island Jewish, the door closes immediately. This was Osnum, and I know this very well. The elevators are from the 1970s, and they're very slow. I will mention that. That's what one of the nuns told me at Osnum, is that there was a major renovation back in the 1970s, and the building really hasn't been renovated that much. Oh boy, look at this. The next N24 is coming in 15 minutes, so what I'm probably gonna do is look at the other bays and take a look and see what's going on around here, because right now, these people are waiting for the M4041 right now. Oh, that reminds me, yes, they just made a big announcement. New timetables do start today, so it is September 3rd. So again, this is going to be the M4041 going to Freeport right now, but again, I at least want to take the N24, which should be here in about 15 minutes, because this is Bay 1 right now. So again, let's just see. Oh, right, so this is interesting. Next eastbound bus to Hicksville will be here in 9 minutes. Next bus to Roosevelt Field will be in 9. So I'm probably going to use the restroom in the bath, you know, see if it's open. And if not, I'll just have to come back here, I guess. I don't know. But I think with that, it's going to wrap up our summit here in downtown Mineola. Thankfully, there are no homeless people yet today, but they'll probably be out later tonight, knowing them. Because I bet they have street smarts. I bet they have street smarts, you know? Even though they might go crazy on you. I don't know. I mean, I have met homeless people who do have street smarts. Especially in Manhattan. I won't bring that up. Soon. As a vagrant. Again, once you see somebody that press for the water, that is a warning sign. So be wary of that. Oh, never mind. Here's the N22 right now. I gotta get on board. So thank you all for watching. And until the next one, please take care.